Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Etrian Odyssey. We are about to do something very, very painful. This is not going to be fun for anyone. Okay, hopefully it's fun for you. Monsters have appeared. Preemptive attack. Okay. Nice! That is lucky. Okay, that is the best case scenario fight. Let's save. Oh god, here it is. So we're going to attack. We're going to attack. We're going to attack. Trickery. Okay. Bravery. Ouch. Okay, attack. Attack. Skills. Salve. Skills. Disable. And we're gonna go Blaze, Curly Fry. Dang it, bad timing. Maybe I should start with Blaze instead of Bravery. This is actually going very poorly. We gotta go Salve. Let's just do multi-hit. Let's do Blaze. Nice. Okay. So the order, hasn't been going ideal. Oh my god, no! What? Okay, we can't beat this. Whoa, I didn't know this was a thing that it could happen. Let's just salve. Let's go Trickery on... Oh, it works on both. Yeah, we're screwed. Attack. Attack. Salve. Let's just do multi-hit. Oh my god. I think we're dead. The only chance is if we took that guy out in this turn. Oh, we're out of heals. It's over. Dang it! Oh, what a nightmare. Yeah, this is not possible. Holy crap. Yeah, there's no way we can beat two of them. That's insane. I did not realize they would join. Well, we did better than I expected for having to fight two at the same time. That's crazy. Okay. Better than I expected. That is a horror movie situation. Okay, we need to get a lot stronger to beat these guys. Oh, that is pain. That is pain. So apparently foes can join fights. Okay. Yeah, no. Goodbye. Lesson learned. We'll come back another day. Not worth. All right. Thank God for the shortcut. So I've almost finished off this map, it seems. Oh, I wonder if I can... Oh, God, it's not worth it. I was going to say, I wonder if I can sneak past those guys somehow. You know what? I actually might be able to. Depending on the cycle. Should I go up and try? If I can get them both right beside me, then I can run straight through. But if I can't... Oh, God. Let's try it out. I hate that move. That's what I was afraid of. That's why I always take these guys out first. They still didn't do that much damage. Okay. We're gonna try this. I wonder how strong I need to be to do this. To actually win. Here's the problem with playing a game like this, is that playing this game makes me just want to actually, like, end stream and just grind out the game. Like, something about it, like, I just want to, like, lay down, chill, you know, level up, get stronger, take that, like, but it would be, like, the most boring stuff to do on the stream. So I'm trying to stick towards, like, exploration and progress on stream and just grind off stream. But there is something addictive as hell about that level up process. Okay. I have a feeling I'm going to die. Okay. You come across a large box. Would you like to open it? Yes. Medica 3. I don't know if I should save here. It's a little risky. But I did. We'll go open door. Okay. I think this is the room, right? You come across a large box. I would love to open it. Hide boots. Preemptive attack. Beautiful. Love to see it. I do want to beat those guys at some point. I would love to beat this duel fight. I think it's a ways away from us. Nice. Put those there. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Let's just make it feel like we've beaten this room. Dang it. Oh, can these guys join this fight? This could be really bad if they can join this fight. He leveled up. They're beside me. They weren't beside me, were they? I think maybe each turn progresses one movement in the outside world. Okay, let's get this. I think this is going to be a really good skill for us to have. Oh, they stopped. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay. It feels like we've completed that area now, even if we haven't. So, I feel good about that. I like how they're still just, like, chilling, running around. Like, noble gazelle. Okay. What am I doing? I didn't mean to do that random hit. That was a mistake. It all worked out. Beautiful. Okay. What is down through this door? It's just auto. I believe in myself. Beautiful. I wonder if we're gonna have to go back after this for, like, inventory crap. Was this another gathering spot? Okay. Let's go. Boop. Beautiful. There's 2 gathering things on this floor. Gonna get in a fight right after the door? Not quite. Here, let's just get into our fight. Get it over with. Nice. Gross. Hate that. Let's just auto next, though. Because we have the healer right here. What's my inventory at? We're already 3/4 full. Oh my god. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you. Ma'am. All right, what am I looking at? DT full. That's the way down. So we're going to start seeing wolves on the next floor, I'm guessing. Ouch. So do we must passively gain like HP and TP each level without applying skill points, right? Bonk. Let's save. Nothing here? Okay. We were blindsided. That is not good. Thank God that guy didn't use a super painful attack. They could have made our lives a lot worse if they lowered their defense and raised their defense. Beautiful. God, our inventory is like full. I wish it was a little bit faster to get up and down, but I guess that's why you buy those threads. All right. The Depth's Black Teeth. All right. Put that there. Where are we going to fight on this? Oh, God. Instant foe. The distant howling of wolves reaches your ears as you venture deeper into the forest. Their wild cries echo through the trees. You suddenly recall Tlachka's words. She warned you that this is a dreadful place where feral wolves dwell. You continue forth, the threat of the approaching wolves uppermost in your mind. Okay, let's just take a look around. Listen. Oh, we can see them all. Yikes. Shall we rip the Band-Aid? Okay. Let's do bravery. I'm curious to see how strong these guys are. At least we're doing damage to them. Oh, these guys aren't so bad. Oop. Nope, no emulator. This is on Steam. Hello, how you doing? Bam, beautiful. Okay, we defeated a wolf. Why have they all changed color now? Are they like aggro on us now? Oh God, are they all gonna swarm us? Now here's the question. Do you... so I'm making people that I know in the party. We have a bunch of characters. Can I see non-party members too? Let's see. Oh, cool. So the question is... Do you want to have a character? Okay, we have a door. Bam. Let's make the door real fast. Where is it? There we go. Beautiful. Oh, don't worry, you will be. Bam. While exploring, you come across a large box. Open this large box. Brave Ant. What is that? Items. Candy made of bitter mugworts. Slightly decreases defense, but increases attack. Hell no. Hell no. We are not doing that. Okay. Bam. Perfect. Let's get the hell out of this area. And let's save scum like we have been this entire game. My inventory's got to be pretty freaking full. Oh, I hate that we have to go back soon. Well, it's not that. It's just that every enemy 2 hits me. So I don't necessarily want to increase damage and then get 1 hit by an enemy. Well, when I say every enemy, I mean the tough boys. Boop. Boop. Okay. Let's fight the foe. So foes are like tougher variations of them. Oh, we have a preemptive attack though. Nice. I should probably use salve. Let's use trickery. And let's use bravery. Oh yeah, the only one of these I've ever owned was Persona Q. And I never really played it. But I bought the Etrian Odyssey trilogy on Steam. All right. I've heard these games are super brutal. Although, I think they feel like maybe they're really grindy. Well, maybe that's because I don't strategize. I just brute force. Okay. You know what? For foes, these guys are not that bad. Nice. Stavka leveled up. You bought Persona Q only to get the bonus tarot card. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. God. I think I have that somewhere. We do need to turn around pretty soon. Bam. Oop, that was a mistake. Okay, what's down here? I also own something called like Class of Heroes or something. I played very little of it. I've never really played many of these dungeon crawlers except for, oh god. Except for when I was a kid, games like, you know, Eye of the Beholder and stuff like that. And Dungeon Hack, like the Dungeons and Dragons Gold Collection. Bam. She's good. We'll do Trickery. We'll do Bravery. Thank God Bravery is so cheap. I saw there's like 3 of them, I think. Class of Heroes. I feel like this genre of games, they're all kind of the same. Like the gameplay is so, like, I feel like it would be really hard to differentiate yourself a ton. You have Etrian Odyssey Untold 1, 2, and Etrian Odyssey 4. Okay, so from what I've seen, Etrian Odyssey Untold is like an alternate version of these games, and apparently it's very different. From what I've seen, Etrian Odyssey, like the version I'm playing, is very minimalist on story. Etrian Odyssey Untold, oops, I think is like way more story heavy, has like voice acting and stuff. Have you played the East for? I have not played that game. I want it. I really want to play the Trails games. The Trails games are my #1 bucket list series, followed by Yakuza, and Ys I love. I'm a huge fan of Ys. I have no clue. I gotta turn around pretty soon, because my inventory is full. Okay. What am I doing? Well, let's finish off this path. I'm guessing it just does this, right? Okay, I feel like we need to turn around. These wolves are not so bad. How is my inventory? My inventory is almost totally full. Should I take on one more wolf? Why not, right? Ys was one of the first games I ever played on stream. Okay. Bam. Yeah, these wolves are way less scary than I expected. Especially after seeing all those scythe guys, whatever they were called, the stalkers, which were like horrifying. I think part of the problem with those guys, though, was like, if I was rolling, like, you know, with a party of 4 Moggies, those guys probably wouldn't be nearly as scary. But the problem is, I'm rolling with a party of people that can barely hurt the stalkers. Bam. Okay, Troldemort leveled up. So let's go custom Troldemort. Oh, the cost gets lowered. Interesting. That is interesting, but it's a big investment. I think we just keep going with songs. You hear East 8 is... I haven't played 8 yet. I haven't played 8, 9, or Nordics yet. But I've done all the other ones. You've gotten East 8 and East 9 over the year for birthdays. You haven't played them. I played like 5 minutes of East 8. I like the earlier ones from what I've seen. Like, my favorite ones are the era of... You know what? Let's take on this guy. I love the ones like East Origins, East Oath and Felghana. That engine. Let's do Salve. Yeah, it's... The upgrade is coming to PC. It's one of the more controversial things. Because, basically, like, East 10 came out in North America, and then, like, a month later, East 10 Nordics is, like, announced. So people are like, are you serious? Like, we just bought this as a new game, and now you've told us that you're releasing a full price, like, digital upgrade version. So yeah, people are pissed about that. And it's unusual for Neon Falcom, because generally Neon Falcom is like just an amazing, you know, just a wonderful, wonderful company. Okay, I need to turn around. As much as I want to keep going, we got to turn around. Okay. We'll do that. Yeah, unfortunately... Yeah, it's annoying because there's some companies I love. Like, generally, Neon Falcom's been good. But there's some companies I love, and some of their business practices are just, like, horrible. Like, Square Enix. I love so many of their games. But, you know... they just make it so you can't stream their games. Like Stranger of Paradise and stuff like that. They will strike you if you show off certain parts of the game. Because they don't want players to be spoiled. But it's like, a player doesn't have to watch the video. Let's go skills. We'll do this real fast. Bam. You think you play that? Yeah, there's... And I also know that... I also think they have the song My Way in it, but... Yeah, they had a few of their games that they had that. Because I really wanted to play Stranger in Paradise, but I just haven't. Okay. Here, you can heal me. Why not? I've heard good things about Stranger Paradise, though. Okay, dude, I'm trying to get out of here. And then we will make Bag of Milk. Oh, we got the preemptive attack. Easy peasy. All right. You know what? I don't know if I own both Neos. I think I own one of them. I think I own the first one. But I haven't played it. There we go. Well, I got it. I remember the trailer when it came out. Because everyone thought that game was going to be so shit because the trailer became a meme of like, chaos is coming. The only thing that we can do is confront chaos. Oh, chaos always ends up. The world always ends in chaos when chaos awakens. Like, it was just like, the trailer was like, who the fuck edited this shit? Jesus. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, it was... Oh, we're right. We killed the super scary guy. I forgot. Bam. But then the game came out and people liked it. Yeah, I've been playing through... I have a few, like, big JRPG missions. I've been playing through all the Final Fantasies on stream. Currently, I'm halfway through 8. So I've done, like, Mystic Quest and then 1 through 7 on stream. And I did two different versions of 3. I played through... I've been trying to play through all the East games. And so I played through Origins through 7. I want to play through all the Tales games. But I've only done a couple of them. I've only done 3 of those. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. The problem is, sometimes I just burn out. Like, that's what happened with me with Yakuza Kiwami 2. Which is... and the same thing with Final Fantasy VIII. It's hard for me to jump back into because I'm, like, halfway through the game. With Kiwami 2... The problem is I played, like, all of the... I was playing all of the Yakuza games, like, back to back to back. But they're all, like, 100-hour games. So eventually I get, like... I don't know. I'm, like, 3/4 of the way through Kiwami 2. And I just burned out. Which is unfortunate because it's so hard to get back on. Because I'm going to be like, great, now I'm 3/4 of the way through the game. I forget how to fight. And then I'm going to have to try to fight a super boss while having forgotten how to fight. I just know it's going to be a pain. But I want to get back on that because I think I own every game in that series except for... Well, except for 2 now. I don't own the pirate one. And I don't own the remake of Yakuza 0 that just came out that people are pissed about. Same thing with Bayonetta. Yeah, it's the problem is I tend to, like, get really in a vibe for a type of game. It's really hard for me. It's become infamous in my community because I'm always like, hey, I'm going to play this game next week or this game. Which one should I do? And then, you know, people vote. And then at the day that it comes, it just, like, I'm just like, this game doesn't sound fun to me anymore. Now I want to play this completely different thing. So people are just like, why the hell do you even ask us? Like, if I'm not in the mood for something, I just can't. So, yeah, part of the problem... Oh, we got it! Let's report back. Yes. So part of the problem is I tend to, like, get really into a vibe for a bit. Like, 1 or 2 months on an MMO. Like... You know, 2 months on, like, Metroidvanias or something, and then I just burn out hard. Bam. I think well, now that we're on the 2nd floor, I should just do auto attacks. Beautiful. You know what? Let's just auto attack. These guys are easy now. We are over leveled for this floor. Bam. I hate having the full inventory. And then final floor. Let's just sprint out of here. You know what I've suddenly felt like I want to try is, I don't know why, but I suddenly want to play some RPG Maker games. I've played so few of them, and the ones I have played, I haven't loved. So I had a little bit of a bias against RPG Maker, but I watched a couple of videos by a YouTuber named Marsh, who mostly does Shin Megami Tensei videos. But he did a few videos on RPG Maker games. What was it? Paret, M. Haru, Nehan, and Ghoul. And suddenly I'm like, God, I want to play some RPG Maker games. Okay. What is this about? What is... This costs 900. Ooh, cut charm. There is some interesting stuff. I just find they always feel kind of jank, and they always... Well, I shouldn't say always. They usually feel kind of jank, and they usually have some problem that makes streaming them a little bit annoying. Like, just from a technical end. Like, tend not to full screen, tend to have weird controls, tend to have weird resolutions. Like, lots of weird, like, not game capturable. Like, they often have just weird stuff going on. Okay, what's cut charm? That's nice. It's expensive, but it's nice. Okay. All right. So, my party of people so far. Okay, Curly Fry, Fishy Guy, Ava, Stavka, Moggy, Cinny. Listen. Sometimes you just have to make certain choices. Scoots, Pickle, Blue Jay, New Times, Dreamcat, K, and Trolldemort. So we're going to make you. So the question is, what class do you want to be? Do you want to be like a big weapon wielding... Yeah, true. A big, sword or axe wielding knight, a ranger, a paladin, a whip and sword using kind of fighter, a medic, like an elemental mage, or a bard? I mean, listen, we all know that you want to be Ronin, but we don't unlock Ronin for a while. If you want, we can revisit Ronin once we unlock it. But I think Ronin, you unlock, like, it's hours and hours and hours. It's like dozens of hours away. Okay, medic. Okay. Here's the problem. The first and last one have been taken. So do you want to be a little lolly girl? Do you want to be, this boy? Or do you want to be whoever this is? 1, 2, or 3? Lolly, okay. I hate having her named Bag of Milk. Oh, God. Bag o' Milk. Beautiful. No, we're okay. Hang on a second. Milky. Confirm. Yes. There we go. Let's see who else we have. No one has requested Protector or a Landsnest, however it's pronounced. Wait, if not, what? Oh, no, it's all right. We have a Protector in the party. I have doubles of everything now. All right. Is my inventory empty? One more large fang. I'll get rid of this. Okay, we got to sprint all the way back down to the... Wait, how's my... How are my stats? I don't know. Oh, I'm perfect. Okay, let's save. Okay. And our party is called, or our guild is called Funktown, which is a euphemism for Fucktown. And what Fucktown is it is in the imaginary cult that I haven't actually made. It is the cult's version of Nirvana, but it's a digital Nirvana. The idea is that when the AI overlords take over, then they will build us a matrix-like utopia where we can plug in and download our brains into the internet and live in our eternal digital paradise filled with all our weeb dreams. And this paradise is called Fucktown. So that is what my guild is named after. Okay. Oh, I see that the foes have respawned. Unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. Oh, God. Can I sneak by him? Okay, we'll just auto attack. Oh, God. Okay, I don't... Listen, foes are good XP, but that is some... redoing these fights, that is some off-stream stuff to do. I need to get more map. Bam. Oh, wrong button. So we know that there's going to be some foes up ahead. Well, I assume there are. Upstream grinding is so based. Was doing it in Pirate Yakuza, and now you're way over. Listen, that's the thing that, like, there's a couple genres I like, because now I don't just play games off stream. So I like having games where I can play off stream and feel like I'm benefiting, you know, benefiting this without feeling like I'm, you know, doing content that that I'm like robbing people of. So yeah, things like MMO nonsense or like grinding JRPGs are some go-tos I like. Although, you like replaying harder difficulties off stream? Oh, really? Interesting. I'm like a filthy casual at heart. But like I'm a filthy casual with pride, right? So I don't particularly want to do super hard difficulties. PoE kills your viewership, but that's a personal... Yeah, I mean... That's the thing, like, with where I'm at, like, I have very... how do I put it? Hang on a second. Because I'm so uber variety, my viewers... I don't have a lot of consistent viewers. I have a few consistent viewers, and then I have a lot of people that will come depending on which type of game I'm playing, right? So you'll have certain people that, like, I don't see for a long time, but then I'll play a game that, like, scratches that itch for them, and then they'll, like, pop back in. But I just don't care, because, like, there were certain things that were really good for my viewership, like grinding, like, just playing RuneScape was really good for my viewership. But at a certain point, it's like, dude, do I want to make this, feel like a job? Do I want to make it feel like, oh, God, I have stream again today. Oh, I got to get up to do my 9 to 5. It's like, no, I do this because I enjoy it. So, you know, I would rather be enjoying what I'm doing than have more people watching me not enjoy it as much. Yeah, exactly. All right. Yeah, and like if you were able to make it profitable, I would rather it be profitable by doing the things I like than chasing what, you know, like chasing something to make it profitable. Fundamentally, I don't care about the. And actually, to be totally honest, I have people that sometimes pay too much money, and it actually makes me really uncomfortable. To be totally honest. That's true. Yeah, there are definitely a group of you. Like, you'll always show up no matter what I'm playing. Scoots, Ava will always show up. Cinny would if I were streaming at better times. But now I stream so much earlier in the day. All right. If I got someone in my chat to yap, yeah, I mean, that's the thing with me is that fundamentally I'm just like so much of a video game nerd that I just want to talk video games. Okay. Preemptive attack, beautiful. You know what's funny though? I Scoots talked some sense into me today, where I was like, I don't know if I'm going to revisit this game. Maybe I'll make this an off-stream game. Like I'm wondering if it's too boring for stream. And then he's like, dude, We had people requesting that we watch you flip a coin for 8 hours. Or, like, do Desert Bus. So I was like, okay, true. There's more going on in this game than the unfair flips or Desert Bus. Okay. Let's, bam. Let's get healed. Okay. I need to go down to floor 4. Bam. All right. Let's fight these wolves. These wolves are super not scary. You know what? Let's fight this guy. Let's not fight this guy. Bam. Open door. Okay, what's in here? Beautiful. Wait, what is this? No one in your party is skilled at mine. Oh, it's a mining area. Mining area. Beautiful. Good to note. Okay, let's do this. Attack, attack, attack. We'll do trickery, and we'll do bravery. Beautiful. These guys don't feel like a full foe. They feel like a little bit harder than your average enemies, but nowhere near as strong as foes. Like, they're higher damage. And granted, I am using bravery, but like we beat it in 2 turns. Oh, Curly leveled up. Curly, yes. Okay, this is good. Curly is going to start getting kind of good soon. Okay, we got 2 hit up to level 3. That means we can now start learning all slash, which I want. And then I think I'm going to start just pumping into damage. So pretty soon, he should start becoming a pretty good damage dealer. Beautiful. Bam. All right. What am I connecting this to? Whoa. Actually. What? Oh, I think I'm just dumb. What did I do there? What? That is why... Oh my god, I messed up mapping big time. That was confusing. Bam. Put the door in. I'll make it open, because I assume I can just walk through. Let's quick save, because I'm a coward. All right. Oh, is this just a little square room? No one in your party is skilled at mining. All right, another mining location. Boop, plop that down. That'll be that'll be useful later. You think that's bad? You should watch me play a boot. Oh, this is a new guy. I don't like this. Okay. Ouch. Okay, this guy doesn't seem too bad. He just is very resistant to melee. Clawfly. Beautiful. Let's get out of here. That's why I feel like I could never play an XCOM game or a like Fire Emblem game on stream. I just can't do it. My I would not be entertaining stream content. I'd be too much. Oh, did I mess up? I did. I'd be too much of a puss. Okay, bam. I wonder if there's some secret spots I've missed. Beautiful. What am I doing? My brain is not working. Bam. All right. Beautiful. All right, and one more. The mapping is interesting. It's an interesting mechanic. Definitely slows down exploration big time. Okay. We'll take out the poison bros. And then we'll have to deal with the high damage guy. Okay, nice job, Ava. Yeah, exactly. For sure. Man, I do... You know what? I've been really tempted to get Persona 3 Reload. The only Shin Megami Tensei game I've ever actually played more than like 5 minutes of is Persona 3 FES, which I beat and thought was awesome. The only problem with that game is that game pretty much requires a guide if you want to get all the social links and stuff. It's so restrictive on time. But I think it would be really fun to start playing some of the Shin Megami Tensei games. I own a bunch of them, actually. You recommend Shin Megami Tensei 5. I do. That's actually one that I don't own on Steam. I just bought Soul Hackers 2. I own Nocturne. I actually own Shin Megami Tensei 4 and Armageddon on 3DS, and I also own 2 more. I forget if it's like... It's not Digital Devil... What is it? Devil Summoner? I don't remember. It was the one that I own on... The other ones I own on 3DS, they were like... kind of top-down grid-based combat, like almost like Final Fantasy Tactics or something. I think it had Devil in the name. And I think it was in like what's it called? Shinjuku or something? I should probably go down here first. Well, whatever. I've heard good things about Nocturne. I've just heard Nocturne is super hard. Persona 3 FES had probably the hardest boss I fought in any game ever. But it was, you know what? It was and it wasn't. It honestly, to me, it felt like a boss that was built on you using a guide to beat. The super boss in Persona 3 FES is just dumb. It's like, it has like very specific rules, like you have to do very specific things on every turn, and it will like wipe your party or something like on this turn. So every like 6th turn, you need to use a thing that makes it so that you don't take damage. Like it was just like a paint by numbers thing that you just kind of had to look up, or had to trial and error and do it over and over. But screw that. Okay, let's save just in case there's a crazy encounter here. Nope, there's nothing. You know what's weird? I always heard, like, years ago, everyone was talking about how Persona 4 is the best one. Oh, Persona 4 is the best Persona game. Now when I look online, people seem to hate Persona 4. Now people say Persona 3 and Persona 5 are the best. I'm like, why did public perception seem to flip on Persona 4? Oh, really? Yeah, because Persona 4 for a while, it was like one of the highest Metacritic rated games ever. It had like a 90, I don't remember. It was like a 99 or something, or 97 on Metacritic. A little bit I've seen of Persona 4 felt a little bit more quirky. Like, it felt like it had a little bit of the, like, Danganronpa kind of atmosphere. Whereas Persona 3 was a bit more, like, hyper-edge grim. Well, whereas Persona 4 had a bit of, like, campiness, from what I saw. It was everyone's favorite, since no one played other ones. I thought 3 was really cool with how like, time progressed in meaningful ways. Like, you would actually see the world kind of deteriorating. Now you're seeing Persona 1 memes. I've heard really good things about, I've heard Persona 1 is but I've heard really good things about one of the Persona 2s. I don't know which one, though. Bam. Well, yeah, but there's like 2 versions, right? Like, there's kind of like how Persona 4, there's 2 versions. I mean, not Persona 4, Shin Megami Tensei 4. Bam. This is not a good group of enemies to fight. I don't like this at all. Okay, now we can auto. Oh, did it? Now I see a lot of people say that that like Metaphor ReFantazio is one of the best in the series, which I also do not own. I do find some of the Shin Megami Tensei stuff a little confusing. With, like, you know, you'll have, like, Persona 5 Strikers, Persona 4 Ultimax Arena, Persona whatever. And I'm not sure, like, how much of them are, like, continuity-based, and if there's, like, an order that you need to play, like, Strikers or whatever. I don't know if there's a preferred order. Oh, I need to go this way. Derp. While exploring, you come across a huge box. Would you like to open it? Medica 2. Bam. Beautiful. And we'll mark this. Okay, we still need to find that one wolf. But that is it for this episode. If you have enjoyed, please consider... Blah. Later.